Alright, listen. What we're going to do here is what's called basically a rage attack. It's similar to the last set of it was the last set that we did, basically, in a class. Everybody's in a single file line, a guy in front of them threw something. The difference with the rage attack, though, is I don't know what he's doing. He's going to be standing behind me. He'll pick up a weapon, he'll do whatever. If he doesn't want a weapon, he doesn't have to. He can tackle me, throw a sucker punch, throw a kick, whatever. He will attack me the second I turn around. So the minute I spin around, that indicates to him that I'm ready to be attacked. At which point he will come at me with extreme prejudice. Okay? And then we will be, because that's how it's going to happen outside, guys. We all like each other and nobody's trying to kill anybody. Okay? But if we don't train like we fight, we will fight like we train. And if we train easy, we will fight easy. And out there, that's bad. Okay? That's why they use live ammo in the military. So, if he's ready, I'm ready. I'm going to get that nice position here away from the mirrors. And the moment I turn around, he's going to attack me and do something. It don't matter what it is. You good? That's as fast as it's ever going to be.
Huh? This way?
Field defense. Yeah. You cannot do that without this. No way. Who's next? Come on, I saw you guys kick butt before. Who's next?
They whooped on me out.
I mean, that's as hard as it's going to be. The nice thing about this gear is as hard as he was drilling me, yeah, it sucked, every bit of it. But here I am talking to you. I'm okay. I remember my name, I think.
Not being in this gear and being in this gear, when you're in this gear, you get an adrenaline dump. And I mean, the helmet's made to give you tunnel vision. So you're just as if you had an adrenaline dump in the fight, you're not going to notice stuff going on around you because you're just pumping up all the time. So you're feeling what you're doing. You critique yourself on how well your technique is actually working. It gets sloppy, of course.
None of that was cool, right? I mean, that ain't like what you see in the movies, right?
Right.
Now we use this in stick fighting. It was awesome, actually.
Pardon?
I thought it was awesome, actually. All that disbursement of energy like that, and you also did your angle thing. You noticed the weapon that you did notice at first.
You have to. You know, when it comes to weapons like that, the key piece was, for me, is clear the body, control the arm, limb, counterattack. So when I got clear, you know, then I got control. Thank God he didn't hit me. I've done this before where I've been hit with a knife. And it sucks. I'd rather get hit with a knife in this suit and realize where I screwed up to get hit with a knife out there.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? And then try to, you know, explain to the guy in the ambulance, hey, hurry up and sew me up. I got 4 kids at home. You know what I mean? If the guy gets there faster than 35 minutes. Because, you know, shootings, knifings, law enforcement doesn't technically like to show up until they have to clean up. Okay, those guys don't get paid enough to take bullets for us. So it's up to us. It's incumbent upon us to defend ourselves. God gave us a gift of life. There's nothing greater than that. So we have to defend ourselves. This is how we learn to do it.
Gives you the opportunity to do full force, full speed, and just repeat. Full force, full speed, repeat. And you keep getting up, keep doing it. And you're not going to...
We'll do a couple more. Why don't we do like a quick BMF, a ballistic microflight, which basically is an isolation of a few principles. So in a ballistic microfight, in a self-defense situation, you're not the guy starting a fight, the bad guy is, right? The last thing you want witnesses and cameras to see is you in a combative position, a fighting stance. Okay? If you get in one of these boxing stances, you know, or you get this look on your face, like, yeah, come on, you know, people are going to see that. We're all very skilled in this room. We can cause some serious damage. The problem is, fight one, right, is the fight of you versus you. It's you versus you. Can I do this? Can I do this successfully? Oh my goodness. It's a big internal fight, right? The second fight is you versus your opponent. When you're fighting that guy, it's a matter of not skill and strength. It's a matter of determination. Okay? It's a matter of indignation. It's a matter of how dare you do this to me? That's what comes out. It's all in the heart. Nothing about muscles. It's all in the heart. Okay? Fight two. Fight three, nobody talks about, I think, except me, is you versus the law. Because when the cops show up, they are arresting someone. Okay? They're probably not going to arrest a guy who's bleeding with no teeth. Right? So you got to be very careful on what it looks like before, you know, SHTF. Everybody know what SHTF stands for? Stuff hits the fan. Right? So right before SHTF, you want to make sure that you've got a bunch of witnesses on your side. Okay? And how you do that is feigning submission. So in this ballistic microfight series, Corey will be the bad guy first. I'll be the bad guy next. But you want to watch certain principles. Okay? We talked about angling and footwork. I think that was probably the most important piece of today's lesson, was how to angle out, how to move your feet. Right? All the rest of the stuff will only work if your footwork is right, right? Okay, so with ballistic microfight, feigning submission, you're watching your footwork, you're not backing straight up because I back straight up off the curb and here come RTA. Ooh. You know, if you back up and you angle and you circle, you apply these principles, okay? And you bide your time for the attack because it's coming. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
And I gotta know who's next.
So no one wants to try this?
I really just want to know what the price range is.
The suits sell for $1,340 if you buy them online, whatever. You put in an order today or through Guru Marcial, it's $1,140 and not $200 off. Okay? But let me ask you this: how much are you worth? How much are you worth?
Okay, I can't handle the house. I get your point.
So, if this is a tool to improve your well-being and keep you alive out there on SHTF, it's really not a matter of dollars. It's a matter of cents.
This is gonna be fun.
So, just so everybody knows, normally when we do these scenarios like this, both people don't know what the other guy's going to do, but I'm going to tell you, and he's going to know. So, he's my drunk brother-in-law, and we're at Thanksgiving,
Okay.
and, you know, it's getting stupid. So, my response, okay, to his attack has to be according to the paradigm of, he's my brother-in-law, we're at my parents' house for Thanksgiving. You understand what I'm saying? He is not Ted Bundy on the side of a bridge or Texas Chainsaw Massacre Leatherface, right? Right. He is my brother, so that's going to dictate my response. All right? Whenever you're ready. Hey, bud. Oh, what's happening, man?
Come on, Nas, let's fight, man. Come on.
Come on, Corey. I don't want
Let's do
to
it. Come on, man. Let's fight. Come on, man.
No, I don't. Come on, man. I don't want to. Come on. Corey, I said I don't want to fight with you. Okay? Stop. I don't want to fight with you. Okay? Hey, come to your brother.
You're gonna have another drink after that, Corey.
guys see what I'm saying?
Arm bars.
Huh?
Arm bars.
Oh yeah, arm bars, guys, real quick. The suits protect against impact. Jiu-jitsu was developed for the specific purpose of overcoming samurai's armor. You can still break somebody's arm with an arm bar. Okay? In this gear. So
If
you
you had
have
me locked
to
up,
be
I couldn't
careful.
move. You had my arm in an arm bar. It was an arm bar. This suit doesn't help with that.
So when I lock him in, I gotta know. Okay? Otherwise, he will get hurt. You guys understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. We don't want that. So the next scenario is, let me pick somebody here. All right, ma'am, can I borrow you with a child? Yeah, Corey's walking down the street with his wife and kid. Okay?
I don't like this.
I'm a bad guy. I want something from one of them. Both of them or all of them. Okay? Typically, you want to stun and run. Okay? He can't. How's he gonna? He can outrun his wife and kid. So he has to make sure that when SHTF, it's over faster for me than I even want to know about. That way he can evacuate, he can, for lack of a better word, egress with his wife and child without having them come under any harm. This is another scenario you can play with in these suits.
Let's see this.
Get on, motherfucker! Get on, give me your purse, bitch! Give me your fucking purse!
That was pretty funny.
Finished. The knees he dropped on my head, I think they were knees, they hurt like hell. If it wasn't for this helmet, we couldn't play like this. Okay? If it wasn't for this helmet, he wouldn't be able to go at that extent. If he doesn't learn to go at that extent, at that level, when SHTF, and that happens for real, he may not be able to do anything. Okay? Because practicing pulling punches, you're pulling punches. When the shit hits the fan, and your reactive brain takes over, and all your training has been to pull punches, you will pull them. You will suffer. I was at a Hawk seminar, Hawk was talking about cops. They were doing some law enforcement training, and it wasn't his group that was doing the training, but they were doing the thing where the guy had the gun, that guy had the gun on the cop. The cop was like, did the disarm, took the gun away from the guy, and in training handed it back to him. He got back like this, and he did it again 3, 4, 5 times. There's a dash cam video of a police officer takes the gun away effectively from an armed assailant and hands it back to him. The guy then shoots the cop. Because his training was take it away, hand it back, take it away, hand it back, take it away, hand it back. So with this kind of
Stupid.
So with this kind of gear, you can avoid all that.
Right.
I mean, he took it away and he didn't give it back. I mean, I got something, but it sure wasn't my pistol back. That's right.
Do you give seminars?
I do. So you guys, here. Anybody want this? Come get some. You guys all got to experience this, I'm telling you.
You got some,
God, I really wanted to do this, dude. My shoulder's falling out. I know.
What'd you say? You need light?